Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to do the identify controls. What is the requirement for identify control? First of all, you have to locate, identify, and also describe the function of and operate the following controls. As we can see, we have to do this engine start and stop system. For the engine start stop system, what you can do, you can just say, yep, this is a start and stop system. Then you already locate and identify. Now, start system, you got 4 positions. You got first position is called lock. Lock is you can take the key out, and also the steering is locked. When you go to the second position, what this does, it gives you the limited electrical equipment control, like you can operate the radio, and then when you turn to on, you can use all the electrical equipment such as wiper and all that. When you start, what you need to do, you simply just turn the key and start up the engine. And when you want to turn it off, you just turn the other way to the lock position. You can take the key out. So this is a start and stop system. Okay, the next control we are talking about would be indicator. Indicator is on the right hand side of my right hand side. So what you need to do, just say this is indicator. What's the function of indicator? Function of indicator is to let other people know where you want to turn. So to operate is when you push up, you give a left hand indicator. When you put it in the middle, it'll be no indicator. When you push it to the right, it's a right hand indicator. And then we got the hazard light. Hazard light is located on the left hand side. So once you're saying, okay, this is a hazard light. What is the function of hazard light? The function of hazard light is to let other people know that you want to reverse the truck, or when your truck is breaking down. How to operate this? You pull toward the steering, you will be turn the hazard light on. When you pull one more time, you turn off your hazard light. So the next item we still in here as well is called the wiper and washer. The wiper is when you turn, the faster you turn, the more you turn, the faster the wiper moves. Very similar to the car. The washer just located on the end of this here. You can push and the water come out. We are going to talk about all the monitoring device on the dashboard. So when we click the key on the left hand side, this is a park light, and if your handbrake is on, the park light is come on. Okay, now on the middle here, this is called the engine light. This engine light is when your engine is malfunction or anything happen to the engine, the light will come on. And also you got your battery light, that is for the alternator. When the alternator is not charging the battery, when you start up the truck, if the light come on, in other words, you're not charging the battery. And also you got your engine oil light. When you run low on the oil, engine oil, the light will come up. And also you can see it's a seat belt light on the next to it, the battery light. So if you not put on the seat belt, the light will come on. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the foot brake. The foot brake is located on the floor, the middle pedal. The function of the foot brake is to slow down and stop the truck. The harder you press, the quicker it stops. Okay, now the book sign, we have to test the vehicle, the foot brake. Later on we have to do the demonstration. And while we are here, we can talk about the accelerator as well. Accelerator located on the right hand side, that you can say this is a go pedal. The more you press, the quicker the truck goes. Alright, now the next thing we are talking will be the gear mechanism. The gear is on the left hand side here. Now this is a 6-speed gearbox. You got reverse, that is when you do the reverse motion. N is for neutral, no gear selected. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now once we select drive, the vehicle will be automatically change gear. Whenever you got enough speed, it will change the gear. Now what are the lower gear for? For example, when you go down a steep hill, the sign saying the heavy vehicle using the low gear, you can select the first or second gear. Let the gear to control the speed of the truck to going downhill. If using too much brake, it will hit up the brake, and then your brake will not work properly. Now you will see there is a power button here and the mode. What it does, when you need more power climbing up a hill, what you need to do, you press it, you will see the red light come on, and that is give you more power. When you finish, you can just press it and off the power button. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is your steering wheel. Okay, obviously this is a steering wheel. What this does, to steer your vehicle to the left and the right, and when you move to the left, it go left. You move to the right, it go right. The middle is a horn. Horn is the function is warning of dangers, and how you operate, you press and then it will have horn. Alright, the next thing we're talking about is the air conditioning, heating and demisting system. Is located on the right hand side. This is very similar to the car, and you will see to adjust the air coming in the vehicle. You can look at the picture where all the air coming in, and the next to it is the cold and the hot, and also you got the fan speed. The more you push to the fan will be go quicker. And also you got the inside air and outside air, and also you got the air conditioning button. You press it off, you press it on. So that is the air conditioning system. All lighting control. Okay, lighting control is located on the right hand side. As you can see, the park light we turn. One is a park light. We have to mention about the function of the park light. The function is, when the weather is dark, so people easier to see us. And driving light, we turn one more. And driving light is enable us to see at night time when we're driving. High beam. High beam, you push away from the steering wheel, and what it does is give you the light further ahead, so we can see more distance. And when you want to turn it off, turn it off. And also you got the fog light. Fog light is located on the under the dashboard here. What's the function of fog light? When you're in foggy condition, you can turn it on. So because the fog light is yellow light, the frequencies to go through the fog will be further ahead, so you can see better in the fog. Okay, now the next one. Oh, also inside the light in here, where is the button for that? That is located on our left hand side. This button, so we can turn it on, and then we can turn it off. So that's all the light controls. Alright, the next one we want to talk about the door operation. The door, what you need to do, you close it. When you want to open it, that is the open button. You can just pull and open, and then you got your window. You push it up, the window close, and then also you got the locking mechanism. You can just press it, or you can open it. Okay. A couple more things I want to talk is for the other. Okay, other, because this is a HR, you got the Diff Lock on the left hand side. So Diff Lock is to lock the rear axle, so to give us more traction when we on the road. It's like a 4-wheel drive. Simply we just engage the Diff Lock at the back, so we get more traction. So to operate, just push it on, and you don't want it, you can just turn it off. And also I want to talk about the exhaust brake. Exhaust brake is located on the left hand side here. You can see this is the exhaust brake symbol. Okay, so you see the arrow here. When you push it down, you turn on your exhaust brake, and when you push it up, you turn off your exhaust brake. Okay, what is the function of exhaust brake? The function basically just slow down the engine. How does it work? You just close the exhaust pipe and build up the back compression air and slow down the cylinder in the engine. When the engine slowing down, and your vehicle slow down. Okay, and the last thing what we need to do is to check your foot brake and your hand brake. This is very important, because that's what the book saying. The book saying for the foot brake, as you can see from the competency guidebook, you have to move vehicle forward, and also the park brake you have to check. So we're going to do that. Very easy, not very hard. What we need to do, we start up the vehicle, and then we are going to select your drive. As you can see, select the drive. Now the next thing what we're going to do is we are give a little bit of accelerator to see the RPM. We're going to give around to 800 to 1,000. So our vehicle is not moving, so the handbrake is working. Now the next thing we do is we test the foot brake. Obviously we off your handbrake first. We don't need to move the vehicle too far forward. What we need to do, we just move maybe half a meter and then brake. And if the truck stop, which means the brake is working, and then put on your handbrake, put back to neutral, and then turn off your truck, and then we complete this identify control. Thank you very much.